So I put this little bento tin on the back of the BSA, partly just to fill the gap, but also I've got a spare clutch cable in there at the minute, and I normally have a spark plug in there. But I wanted to try and work out a way of putting a lock in it. And this is a double layer bento box. They're dirt cheap. With a lid on top, and this leather strap has been cut to length to lock it down. The trouble is, I bought this kryptonite lock, which looks to be good. It's got good reviews from the lockpicking lawyer, for example. I believe he uses one. Nice and compact, but fairly strong. It's a 10mm chain. So I was hoping that that would fit into this box. Unfortunately, with the double layer, it didn't. Hence, I've cut the bottom out of the layer, and I used the nib to do that. I'll show you that shortly. I need to tidy up this edge because it's a bit sharp, but I'm hoping that this will give me enough depth now to pick up this cable to fit in the lock. Hopefully the cable will fit in as well, but let's just try this for a start. I'm probably in with a fighting chance. Yeah, looks good. So that's absolutely fine, isn't it? Right, I probably can get the spare cable, maybe a spare spark plug in there as well, but the important thing at the moment is this chain. So good. Happy with that. Reasonable speed. I've had this for donkey's years now. It's actually, I noticed just now tightening up this Allen grub screw that it's imperial rather than metric, so that shows you how old it is to have bought it in this country. Anyway, it's a brilliant little device. It's got a little drive here which must have an eccentric inside there which oscillates this slide here, this little pin which is hardened, but it also has, if you can see that, it has a groove cut in this pin. So as it descends, it just bites a little half circle, not half circle, but an arc out of the sheet material. So on here are all the parts that have been nibbled out, hence the name, the Turner Nibbler. But so I found it invaluable for loads of things over the years. I'm quite surprised, to be honest. It wasn't that expensive. I think I got it at a motorcycle show somewhere. But yeah, I thoroughly recommend it. Okay, so I drilled a hole in here big enough to let the nibbler in, and then just nibbled around using the this inside surface as a guide for the head of the tool to try and get a nice even cut. In fact, I haven't quite. It's not too bad, but there's a couple of places where, like there, for instance, I've deviated from the side of the box, and there's a little lip. But if I grind that off, should be okay, I think. Bit of fettling, so grinding well in here, and a little bit of cheap brass. It's quite a thick lump of brass, just as a stop, so I can use it as a kind of a jig in effect, just to keep this this edge even. Give that a go. Okay, that worked quite well. Just gives you a reference point to try and keep this inner surface reasonably consistent. Still slightly sharp. I'll just go over it with a file. The last couple of bits, maybe a Dremel actually. I might just use the Dremel. It feels okay. It's not too sharp, and I didn't want to take off this rolled over edge completely, just because it all adds to the stiffness. Could have taken it flush to this surface here, but so I think best just have that little rolled over section slightly still, so for that rigidity. Okay, I think in fact, having tried this now, I'm going to glue this intermediate layer onto the bottom just to make it more secure, stop it sort of rattling about. I'm going to use some of this 2-part epoxy. This is 20 minutes, I think. Yeah, 20 minutes curing time, so it's not too fast, but yeah, I just clean it. I did think about welding it, but it's so thin. It's 0.3 mil or so. So yeah, it's just going to be a pain to try and weld it. And it doesn't need to be strong. It's really just holding it in position. Just clean this with some methylated spirit. There's any point in ruffling it up. The epoxy sticks pretty well to smooth, hard surfaces, so that'll be alright. Pull that back slightly. Make sure this is mixed really well. Okay, stick this on, literally. Yeah, that'll do. That looks alright. I think it's sort of sealed all the way around, so doesn't need to be especially. I'll just water cook it in around this edge, but yeah, not too bothered about that. As long as it just keeps it steady, that'll be fine. That seems to fit in fine. Reasonably convenient way of carrying a lock without it hanging off the side of the bike somewhere or trying to put it in your pocket. Okay, thanks for watching.